In this problem, I want to find the center of mass of a distribution of 3 different particles. And we're being sort of formal about the center of mass as a position vector. So we have a common origin over here where all my positions are measured with respect to that origin. And the position vector for the first mass points from the origin to that mass, and the second and third. And then I have a position vector called the center of mass position, pointing from that common origin to the balancing point of this system. So if these masses were all glued onto some rigid, lightweight sheet, this would be where you could stick the tip of a pencil to balance the system. So the mechanics of it is not so bad. I just look at it coordinate by coordinate, and the formula for each coordinate is the same as for a one-dimensional distribution. So my x center of mass coordinate, that's right here, is just given by that old one-dimensional formula. So all I need to do is take 1 over the total mass, which is 4.5 kilograms, multiply by the sum of all of the products of each mass with its x coordinate. So m1, that's going to be a mass of 1 kilogram times its x coordinate, and I have to use trig for this. I have a hypotenuse of 2, and then because my angle is measured with respect to the y-axis, I have to use the sine function to get at that horizontal side. So I'm going to have a 2 sine 30. M2 has a mass of 2 kilograms and an x coordinate of 3 cosine 40. M3 has a positive x coordinate, not going to be true for its y coordinate, but it has a positive x coordinate, and it's going to have a mass of 1.5 times a 1.8 cosine 45. When I smash all these numbers in my calculator, I get 1.67 meters for the x center of mass coordinate. Then I look at the y coordinate, 1 over the total mass times the sum of each mass multiplied by its y coordinate. That's 1 over 4.5. And then I go to m1, that's 1 times the y coordinate of m1, that's going to be 2 cosine 30, plus m2, that's 2 times the y coordinate of m2, that's 3 sine 40. Finally, my last mass has a negative y coordinate, and I'm just going to put that out in front, and then I'm going to deal with the magnitude of the y coordinate. In other words, the length of this side. So that's going to give me a mass of 1.5, and then the length of that side is 1.8 sine of 45. When I smash all those numbers in my calculator, I get 0.818 meters, and that is the y coordinate of that center of mass. Okay, so I'll go ahead and draw them in the picture, and x is 1.67. So it looks plausible that we've got that right. Probably the center of mass is more like this if I scaled the picture correctly, but it's pretty close. Now I want to formally state what's the center of mass position vector. And that's just taking the x coordinate of this times I hat plus the y coordinate times j hat. That is the vector pointing from that common origin to the location of the center of mass, and we're done.